Hello? A hamster wheel? In the basement? Bro says that I start streaming when he's at work. Oh, my bad? My bad? Listen. This has been the time. For eons. Okay, so I have a team today to use. That's not mine. There's an entire team breakdown for it. There's a lot to read. I've been really busy today. But I do have matchup, like, advice, so that should help too. No, it's not Big Six. My Ladio's voice? You're listening to it. Me and him are cousins. National Soft Serve Ice Cream Day. Yeah, we have a... Yeah, if we get 10 super chats, then I will put Mr. Rhyme on a team. Physical Sylvia? No. It's a team. So the creator of the team is Len VGC. It's a team that they used in a tournament that did relatively well. I thought it was interesting because it has a Hisuian Samurott, and I like Hisuian Samurott, so I'm gonna try it. And they were nice enough to make the entire team breakdown plus like the matchup guides free so that I can access it without having to pay. But they went 9-0 with this team in a tournament, so. Hi. Adrian, I shout you out every stream. Gotta get some love to everyone else too. Physical Sylveon is funny. No. But yeah. Am I participating at Worlds? I will be at Worlds as a Pokemon partner. So I will be there in the venue, walking around. I have 2 meet and greets, one on Friday, one on Saturday. If you're interested, you should check out the schedule online so that you can make sure that you don't miss it. And yeah, I'll literally be in the venue all day, every day. I'm doing well. Oh, well, thank you for being a fan. So, let's go ahead and build this team, shall we? Let's build the team. Oh, it got quiet. Hi. My favorite gimmick team that I've played? Well, define gimmick. Like, do you mean like my favorite original team that I've used on stream? Or like, do you mean like an actual gimmick? Like a funny gimmick? Oh. My cursor is disappearing. There we go. Move. Oh, I forgot to do the thing too. Let me pop out my capture card. Hold on. Pop up my capture card so I can see with my eyes. There we go. You'll forget wandering around. Rude. Rude. I'm so proud of you. Congrats on getting rank 1 in Great Ball. Heck yeah. I talked about this last stream is because before, in order for me to see the notifications in front of me, I have to pop out my entire OBS preview, which also includes my webcam in the corner, and I can't see the freaking game timer when I'm selecting my team in team preview. So sometimes I time out on stream in team preview just because I literally can't see how much time I have left. So now, if I want to see the notifications, I'm gonna have to look up on my third monitor up here to see the noties, and then here I can see just the game. Okay. Let's go ahead and put together this team, this samurai. I've obviously been using this team a little bit. Just a smidge. Okay, Metagross. Metagross, we're cooking your team because you let me down. Pokey paste. Pokey paste! Cool! I love when the links don't work. There we go. Thank you so much for the sub! Let's freaking go! Oh my gosh. Is it Zviolin? If I mispronounced it. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm so blind. If I mispronounce your name, please tell me. I'm so sorry. I'm trying. But thank you so much for the Prime sub. Let's get the ball rolling. Thank you, Rex. What comes after Great Ball tier? Ultra Ball, yeah. So the next tier that you would be in is Ultra Ball tier. Brother, why isn't this paste working? Hello? Am I blind? Am I blind? Where's the paste? Oh, brother. Dog. Okay. I am going to simply scroll. There it is. Okay, try this again. Okay, we got there. We got there 10 years later. Everything's fine. Who's on this team? There's no Incineroar on this team. Okay. Swap Pokemon. We need an Incineroar. Oh. Wow! Red Hunter, thank you so much for the gifted subs! 5 is crazy! Let's freaking go, dude! W stream? W start to the stream? Where is the letter I? This stream was brought to you by the letter I. Oh, there we go. Okay, okay. We have Incineroar. We need Samurott. Where is the letter S? There it is. Samurott. We need Cinny. Your current team has Delphox, Whimsicott, Steelix, and Oh! Guys, if you ask a lot, you shall receive. Oh no! I fear I've given the proper motivation to YouTube. Help! How do I go back on my word? How do I go back on my word? Oh. Sinistra is literally the letter S. What am I doing? Why did I move away from the letter S? Help! We'll do Matcha. We need Sneezy. We'll do this one, and then we need Delphox. Delphox better not throw. Mega Mawile. Dude, I freaking love Mega Mawile. Mega Mawile was one of my favorite teams that I used, that I made a video on. Delphox, you better not throw. Did you not learn anything from the mime, Mr. Mime and Pokopia Subathon? True! I fear I never learned my lesson. I fear I've never learned my lesson. Xena? Ooh, I love that. Dude, I freaking love Mawile. Okay. So for Incin, we're gonna do 32 HP, 14 defense, 20- Whoa, huh? Is this just a freaking... Is this just like the default Incineroar? This Incineroar is quite literally my exact Incineroar. It's 32 in HP, 14 in defense, and 20 in special defense with a careful nature. With Fake Out, Flare Blitz, Darkest Lariat, and Parting Shot. Didn't even have to train that. Is this just the default? Is this what everyone uses? Okay, Samurott is 32. Oops. A shiny Mawile? Lucky. I love the pink. 32, 32, and then 2 in HP. Do kind of be one build? Is it? We have Razor Shield, Night Slash, Sacred Sword, and Flip Turn. Brother, where is Flip Turn? There it is. Night Slash? Night Slash, Sacred Sword, Flip Turn, and Razor Shell. With Sharpness. Thank you for the heart me. You're here to take notes. I'm using a team from a player that went 9-0 in a tournament with this team. So we'll see. We'll see if I'm able to pilot it as effectively. Floette. Floette is 27 in HP. Oh. No pues! Thank you. Oh, it's a bulky Floette. Ooh, it's a bulky slow. Ooh. Well, that's gonna take some getting used to. It's a bulky slow Floette. Got it. 15 in defense. And then 5 in special. Modest. Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam, Calm Mind, and Protect. Oh. Sorry, I'm like OCD about the order of my moves. Hisuian Samurott is underrated? I mean, the dark typing kind of sucks, but like, yeah. I think it's like I think it's got used to it. Got some merit. We need 32 in HP. 14 in defense. Is this also just the freaking Sinistra build? Hello? Except we're doing relaxed. Why do I have to like not train so many of my Pokemon? Hello? Are we basic? Is that what Champions has done to everybody? Would everybody just use the same spreads now? Matcha Gotcha, Life Dew, Rage Powder, Protect. Matcha Gotcha. This is Life Dew. I wonder if the 5 base power increase and defense drop is worth the 95% accuracy versus Aqua Cutter. For what? I said, if it ain't broke, I freaking guess, dude, but I miss when EVs were crumble. People that have been around here long enough know what I mean when I say that my EVs are crumble. This is 32, 32. Okay, this is 1 in HP. And 1 in defense. Ah! This is Close Combat, Poison Jab, Rock Slide. Oof. No Protect Sneasler always scares me, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this Sneasler just wants to swing, and it's so scary. Fake Out, Close Combat, Poison Jab, and Rock Slide. Okay. Yeah, this freaking... Ugh. You're jolly? Okay. No Protect Sneasler is so scary. Thank you so much for the resub! Happy 24 months! Hi! Welcome! We're so glad to have you here. Is it Mari? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Number 1, I'm blind. And number 2, I'm terrible at pronouncing names. I promise I'm not trying to butcher on purpose. Is it Mari Morgan? Mari Morgan? Thank you so much. This is jolly. Mo said, let her throw hands. That's scary. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having Protect on like every single Pokemon on the team. Like, Protect is objectively not a bad move to have. I usually run like 3 Protects minimum on my teams, just because I get nervous, but to each their own. Some people run like hardly any Protects on their team. This is 15 in HP, 14 in special. do you mean by EVs are crumble? So it goes back to like Scarlet and Violet. There was a tweet on Twitter that was just like, it was like a random VGC quote. And somebody was like, why are the EVs crumble? Like because they were trying to like explain like, because they were trying to explain like why, like ask why the EVs were like all over the place and not just like 252, 252. And so ever since seeing that tweet, I was like, oh my god, the EVs are crumble. Like, I don't know, I thought it was cute. So I say the EVs are crumble now. 14 in special. 20 in speed. And then 17 in defense. Thick! Timid, psychic, heat wave, nasty plot, protect, psychic, heat wave, nasty plot. Oh, I'm glad! All the way from Italy? Oh my god. I'm jealous. I love, when I visited Italy, it was so pretty. What am I looking for? I'm looking for nasty plot and I literally went to the normal type moves. Am I okay? Nasty plot. This is psychic. Psychic, heat wave, nasty plot, and protect. Psychic, heat wave. Yeah. No, I don't like that. Okay. Oh, they want the ability to be Blaze then. Okay. Said let's not use meta. Everybody keeps screaming at me, and people are like, "Oh, you suck at this game," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm using a Lopunny." Like, I use like the most random Pokemon to try to make funny videos, and then people attack me, and they're like, "Get off the internet! You suck at this game," and I'm like, "Okay, my bad. I'll play meta then. I'll play meta then if that's what will appease the masses." We need a choice scarf. You have your stone. You need an Aqua Berry. You need a sash. And then Delphox needs stone. Why aren't you winning with P-tier mons against Big Six? I try, dude! I can sometimes! There's only so much I can do. Sometimes they really just do get outclassed and I can't do nothing about it. Sometimes like sometimes I can cheese out the wins, but I haven't been able to with the megas that we're left with so far. Okay. Everything should be good now. Like I said, this was made by somebody that went 9-0 in a tournament with it. I do not claim to be that good of a player, but we'll see if I can pilot this team. I do like Delphox. I'm comfortable with Delphox. I do like Poison Touch Sneasler. Floette is whatever. I mean, Floette is a $75 mistake, so. Does Sinistra need an Aqua Berry? Absolutely. Besides, this isn't my team. I'm not gonna argue with somebody that went 9-0. They felt that there was a reason that Aqua Berry was valuable, therefore I will trust their judgment. Because they are clearly a much better player than I. Okie dokie. Is there a Pokemon that I hope gets added next season? Bro, Amoonguss and also Indeedee. I need both of my support Pokemon back. Especially Amoonguss. I'm tired of these Vivians. I'm so tired of these Vivians. Give me Spore. Give me a Spore immunity. You know what? Also, give me Terrains back. Give me Electric Terrain. You know what? Welcome back, Miraidon. You can come back now. Ursaluna? Ooh. Rillaboom back? That too. Yeah, give me my terrain. Give me my terrains back. Give me my support Pokemon back. Do not talk trash on my mushroom. I am Amoonguss's biggest fan. Togekiss. Oh no. It's Rain? Rain and Mega Meganium? Oh, that's annoying. Let's do... They don't have a singular physical attacker? That's crazy. Let's do... Sneasler? I think Sneasler and Samurott. This is a Floette game, I think, even though the cheese is scary. Do I still bring you? Do you have merit here? I think it might. I wish you were Pasho Berry. I wish that you were Pasho Berry. I wish you were Pasho. Amoonguss and Indeedee is crazy. Yo, I love Trick Room. I also love Psy Spam. Various spore users. Okay, this is fine. Yo! You're... I'm going to... Poison Jab. Do I want a Poison Jab? No, I probably just want two. I could just Rock Slide to hit both. No, we can Poison Jab. Poison Jab, and we can Razor Shell. Okay. That broke my sash. Don't tell me to fake out in front of Whimsicott, please. Do not tell me to fake out in front of Whimsicott. Y'all are crazy. I'm gonna let Sneasler die. I'm gonna let Sneasler die, and we're going to Razor Shell here once again. Rosa, do it. You will. I won't do it. Oh, it's Mega Glimmy. I won't do it. You're right. You're right. I won't. I won't. I don't want to get encored. Do I die? I do. See, that's one of the reasons why I'm not like the most confident in Samurott. Yeah, that's why I'm not super confident in Samurott, because like, oh, it's so squishy. Okay. See, the bad thing now is that I just kind of like auto lose. And I don't have Light of Ruin. This only has... Yeah, no, we're just gonna leave. We're gonna leave. There's like no more... Like, it's done. It's cooked. Nobody ever says they're glad to see an off-meta Pokemon when I use it. They just say that I suck at the game. Smeargle with Spore? Why use Smeargle when you can just Amoonguss? You know Smeargle can also be spored. Amoonguss can't be spored. Okay, this is... Oh, no. Oh, no. Hey, we're running into a lot of bad things right now. We're running into a lot of bad things right now, because why did I just run into After You, Torkoal? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. I said Mr. Mime is the key to success. Oh my god! I didn't realize that I set the timer for that goal for so short. Vileplume is for after you. I think it has to be Samurott. No, not Samurott. I'm a liar. Sneasler. So Vileplume gets the ability Chlorophyll, which is activated by the sun, which means that it is basically going to be the fastest thing on the field, and it gets to move after you, which goes based off of the Pokemon's speed stat. So if a really fast Pokemon uses after you, it allows its partner to move before everybody else on the field. What if I... And what if I nasty plot? Is that so crazy? Wait! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm playing like an absolute fool. Their Intimidate move first. They're faster than me. Maybe they didn't go... Maybe it was a speed tie. I have no idea. Their Intimidate came out first, which means that their Incineroar might be faster than mine in Trick Room. Not sure. We shall see. We shall see. They could have tried to attack, sure. I'm gonna Parting Shot Protect here, because I need to get Cinny in to keep Delphox safe from, the cat. Oh, that runs Encore, okay. Well, that's cooked. Oh god. They tried to Parting Shot Delphox. Switch in Matcha. Oh, I'm gonna have to... Sure. What is this? Mawile? Okay. Protect. Swap Sneasler into Intimidate. I'm not going for anything, honestly. I usually play off meta teams, and then the internet started being mean to me, so now I'm running a meta team. We can Rage Powder, Flare Blitz. Oh, I absolutely do not fake out there. Not in front of Encore McGee over there. Did I give into the internet's pressure? Well, when everybody every single day talks about how terrible you are at the game. Yeah, I did, actually. I get reminded every waking moment. Okay. Thank you so very much for the follow. We have Is it no longer Trick Room? We are going to Matcha Gotcha. Matcha Gotcha. Parting Shot. I have tried Blastoise, yeah. Oh, look! The Occaberry. Told y'all it would come in handy. What is meta? I got critted? Oh, brother. Meta is like, the Pokemon that are proven to be effective. Haters are gonna hate. I love some champions for a Compo Golpio stream. I know. Okay, this is fine. We dealt with Trick Room. Why don't we go ahead, swap in our Delphox? I don't have time to set up a nasty plot, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go for Heat Wave and Rage Powder. Yeah, like Big Six, yeah. So like Charizard Y teams with Garchomp and Kingambit, Sneasler, Floette, stuff like that. Sure, they take recoil damage. They probably set up Trick Room again. There's Citrus? Sure. Why don't we... Okay, we're gonna put in Ensign. I wonder... See, I wonder if they run... I wonder if they run Lariat. Okay. That actually did a nice little chunk of damage. Oh, it was a crit. Okay. They keep Parting Shot, which makes me think maybe they don't. But that doesn't help me. Do I have the information on how to use this team in front of Trick Room? I have Big Six, Sand, Double Weather, Frostlass, Raichu, sorry. NAIC, Blastoise, Delphox, Charizard, Venusaur, Perish Song. Nope! Nothing for Trick Room! Nothing for Trick Room, of course! Of course! I'm not changing the team because it's not my team to change. This was put together by someone that's smarter than me. Bye! We are going to Heat Wave, Fake Out into this. And hope that Rock Slide doesn't either 1, take us out, or 2, flinch us. Nope. Too much to ask for. Look, I'm trying! I've never used the team before! Let me live! Let me figure the team out! Y'all mean. Oh, I don't have protect, so I just die here. This is my second game with this team. Let me try and figure it out. Damn! This is what happens, dude. See, I get yelled at for trying. Who said leave Brittany alone? Bro, I don't know. I don't know what I did to make people feel so comfortable being mean. God forbid, indeed. Okay. Why am I running into weird things? Is it because I'm literally in the depths of the ocean? Oh, brother. This and... this and this. This. And... do I want Ensign? Or do I want... Sinistra? I am live on YouTube. Stalwart is weird? I know. Have a good night! Am I able to fake out here so that I can flip turn? Here? It's a speed tie. Oh. Well, that's annoying. I did win the speed tie, which is nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and poison jab and we can flip turn. What do they possibly have in the back? No. We can close combat. Close combat flip turn. Into? Sure. Yes, I do play Pokemon Shooter. I promise you I'm not that new to VGC. Okay. Oh, nice poison touch. Thank you so much for the sub! Sure, okay. Yeah, see, the bad thing is that I don't have... I just close combated, so I dropped my special defense. I don't have protect, so I can't avoid. I don't have Protect, so I can't avoid a Fake Out. Which is genuinely, like... Never mind. Was that a crit? I got intimidated. Oh yeah, it was a crit. Okay, they played that really weird. They did this to themselves. I don't even deserve this win. I don't even deserve... I literally deserve none of this right now. That was... They shouldn't have done that. They had the win in their hand. They had the win in their hand. I don't know why they did that. I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that. I don't know why they I don't know. They literally had the... All they had to do was fake out the Sneasler and, like, just start hitting. I don't know. I don't know. That's... Yeah, no. They absolutely could have faked out the Sneasler. I have no idea why they played like that. Can I fix the goal timer? I think I have to restart the goal, dude. We have 5? After... Here, let me do 5 super chats and I'll do it for 3 hours. There you go. Yeah, I have Poison Touch over Unburden. Okay. We do Sneasler. I think Sneasler, Samurott. Sneasler, Samurott. Do I think this is a Floette game? We do Sneasler, Samurott, Incineroar. I'm gonna do Sneasler, Samurott, Incin, and Floette, because despite the Gengar and the Sneasler being scary, Floette is fine into the... if there is an Iron Head, then, well, GG's. They probably did. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Sure, we can go ahead and fake out into the Sneasler, and then I can go ahead and we can Night Slash here into the Gengar. I said fake out into the Sneasler, but I meant fake out into the Incineroar. Sure. Right, sure, okay. So, from here, why don't we... Hold on, let me see what they have. They possibly have... Okay, they're probably scared of Samurott. So, their options to put in are Kingambit, Ninetales, or Sneasler. I am going to close combat here. Night Slash again to see if I catch something on the swap. Let's go! Little chip, little chip. Sure, 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 sure. So good at this game. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a rock slide here. And then Samrock can go ahead and Night Slash again. Sure. They're probably gonna close combat me. I can't do anything. It's not like I can swap. The best I can do is flinch the Sneasler. Best I can do is flinch the Sneasler so I don't get close combated. Yeah. Yeah. Close combat. I think they probably swap into Insane again in the Gengar slot, so I think we CC Night Slash the Sneasler. Yeah. The bad thing is that they're both so intimidated slash parting shotted is that they're not doing like any damage, but here we can toss in Ensign. We intimidate as well. Swap in Floette here to reset Sneasler. Fake out Sneasler. If their Instant is faster than mine and they fake out my Incineroar, then like I just get close combated again. Sure, okay. Sure. Mega Protect. And we can party. Oh god. And we can Mega Protect. Lariat. Sure. Their Incineroar is faster, but I catch the Sneasler on the swap-in, which is nice. We can Dazzle. Parting shot. Sure. It kind of sucks that I did guess the wrong Mega. If they're even Mega Dragonite, they could just be Life Orb Dragonite. But what are you gonna do? The thing is I know that I'm faster than their Sneasler. So realistically, I can just Lariat. And Lariat and CC here. They probably protect swap instant again and try and intimidate cycle. Okay, sure. Unless I've just been winning speed ties, then I don't know, but... Okay, they played like a chicken. We can... Lariat. They can only fake out one of them, so I'm gonna Lariat and combat. Sure, they picked the wrong one. It's fine. They likely protect swap? Sub Nation, thank you so much for the sub or for the raid. Oh my god. Yeah, I want to say that they probably protect swap, so I am going to Lariat CC. They just want to keep intimidate cycling. Poison Touch activates. Citrus Berry is annoying. They use Substitute. That's not good. That's not good. This team that I just played, I've used it before. Or a similar composition. And yeah, it is basically a similar team that replaced Swampert with Dragonite. Life Orb Dragonite. Sneasler. Sneasler, Delpha. Oh, hold on, this is Big Six, right? This is Big Six. How do they suggest opening with Big Six? For Big Six, it should be... Sneasler, Samurott. That's what... The bad thing is that this is Big Six with Venusaur. Ensign, Delphox. Sure. We can fake out. I mean, how much does this even do to Garchomp, you know? I guess we'll find out. Is Pokemon Champions a good game? If you like battling, it is. Sure. White Herb Garchomp? Alright. White Herb Garchomp. Rock Slide. Razor Shell. We get rid of Charizard and we get like good damage on Garchomp because of the defense drop, which is nice. They pick up the double here. I really hope I don't see something come out, something terrible come out right now. Oh, thank God. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay. Thank God. Okay, we can go ahead and fake out into Sylveon, Mega, Psychic into Garchomp. Cool, that's really nice. Get rid of Garchomp. I hope the last thing is King Gambit. Because if the last thing is King Gambit, I can go ahead and Nasty Plot to avoid a Sucker Punch. Oh, it's Venusaur. Ooh. 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 Flare Blitz. I'm gonna have to just Flare Blitz Heat Wave. Ooh. Somebody tell Sleep Powder. Oh, thank God. Thank God. They didn't. Sleep seen! Never been seen before! For once! For once! Oh, man. Moonblast into Ensign? Sure. Cool. Got rid of that. It did, yeah, it did hit the important one. People are not over sleep powder, mentiroso. I got sleep powdered literally 5 times last night. What's my ELO? Why? So you can say that I suck? It's not good right now. I just started using this team. The streets yearn for Among Us. I do. Dude! I've literally, every single Venusaur ever that I've ever faced has just sleep powdered everything, and I'm like, whoa, wow! What a concept! Sleep powder never misses! Okay, we can... This is... They have a... See, that's the thing, is that this is just straight up rain. And they don't have an open for straight up rain. I don't think. They have it for dual weather. Hold up, I need to scroll. Do they have for straight up rain? I think I saw Perish Song. Toxapex. Yeah, they have the Perish Song. This is like close enough, I guess. I guess we start... Sneasler... We'll start Sneasler, Delphox. No. That's bad. Sneasler, Floette, Cinny, and Samurott. It doesn't work. Their open doesn't work as well against this team because they're trying to catch Gengar as an open, but there's no Gengar on this team. And that's why they were saying to bring Delphox, and I'm like, well, no, this is a straight up rain team. Yeah, they don't have anything for straight up rain. They have dual weather. It's unfortunate. Okay. Cool. So, let's do... Fake out into Swampert, Mega... Go ahead. Sure. Fake out into Swampert, Mega Evolve, Calm Mind with Floette. No, well, yeah, that's the thing is that, yeah, this team was made for open team sheet, and right now I'm laddering with it, which is not ideal, but what are you gonna do? What are they trying to do? Rage Powder? I'm wondering why they did that. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap into Cinny myself, protect here, and then I can Rage Powder the Swampert away from Floette because Floette doesn't like to be hit. Sure. And what's Sinister doing? Chat, what they cooking? Okay, well this gets hit by Dazzling Gleam. Getting ready for Dondozo. Cooking my HP bar slowly. Nyah. Matcha Gotcha? Swap Samurott? They probably EQ, protect EQ, that's why. Did they protect EQ? Double protect, you say? I don't have Draining Kiss, no. Sure. Matcha Gotcha. Sacred Sword. Sure. Got some big damage on Politoed. Okay, cool. I think I slightly adapted their strategy for Rain versus Rain with Perish. Where was Politoed 4 turns ago? Dude, I don't know what they were cooking. I don't know why they cursed. The curse was so weird. That was some, like, PTSD tech right there. Okay. Why don't we do... do you have anything for Staraptor? This is like OG this is Straptor Delphox. They don't. They don't have anything for Staraptor Delphox. Why do I keep running into things that they don't have opens for? I think... So I think what we do is... Floette. I think Floette and Sneasler, because for the Sand team that also has Straptor, they recommend Samurott and Floette. But here, if they open with like Glamora, then we can have Sneasler. To help that more? Maybe I do open like that. We can try. We can try, we can see. We bring Sneasler. And we bring Ensign. Because my thought was that I can fake out with Sneasler in case if there is a Glamora to break Sash, but then they were just Spiky Shield. But we'll see. So they do open like that. This is fine. This is actually fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap Sneasler here. And we can Sacred Sword. What is there? Why don't we actually Mega Protect here? Flip turn? They either protect or swap Gambit? They do neither. Okay, we flip turn. We get Sneasler in. Interesting. Interesting play. We can Dazzle. Dazzle, fake out Glimmy. They run low kick, so they're either no protect King Gambit with Iron Head, low kick, Kowtow Cleave, and Sucker Punch, or they dropped Iron Head for low kick. We're about to find out. We are about to find out which is which. The way they play it makes me think that they are indeed Iron Head. Yeah, they're four move Gambit. So they're no protect Gambit. We can protect here, and I am going to actually close combat into this Glamora because it's annoying me. This is Elthox? Okay. We can Calm Mind. I wonder if they just Heat Wave here, actually. Dazzle. Combat. I don't think that there's a point in me swapping in the other two right now. They're gonna get poisoned. They do Heat Wave. Okay. So we know that they don't run Protect. The bad thing is that I don't think they're within range of a Razor Shell. I basically have to lock into whatever I think is going to be most useful for the rest of the battle. So I think I have to fake out here. And... $70? Sacred Sword. Okay. Sure. was hoping they wouldn't swap that there. And the bad thing here is that's probably Life Orb. Oh my god. Oh, brother. Well, that doesn't help me. I'm poisoned. I haven't run into any of the teams that they actually gave opens for. And that makes me sad. Bro said that Sacred Sword was a bad decision. Did you just get here, Love Kiss? Did you just get here? I'm gonna see... I'm gonna see if I can... rank up a little with... a different team to see if we can run into maybe some things that they actually ran into so that I can actually, you know, play the team as they intended. TikTok or YouTube commenter? Oh, it was TikTok. I imagine that they weren't here when the +1 King Gambit was in that slot. And I imagine that they didn't realize I was choice scarfed into Sacred Sword. This doesn't look- I just swapped teams because the other team doesn't have a lot of info on non-standard teams, like what to open with. So I'm struggling to position it in front of non-standard teams. I think if we do Whimsicott, Milotic, Chandelure, Whimsicott, Milotic, Chandelure, and Serena. Sure. So we can set up Tailwind, Scald into... Do I want to Scald? I could also Ice. No, because Scald has a chance to burn. Yeah, and it's Stab. We'll do Scald. Tailwind, Scald. Burn? Burn, 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 burn. Yes! Okay, cool. And miss dual wing beat. Okay, they didn't miss, but we live. So that's good. So now here, this is fine. We can go ahead and Moonblast into the Aerodactyl slot. Moonblast into Arrow, and then we can Scald into Gallade. I imagine that they try to either just hit with it or they set up Trick Room with it, which, hey, cool. If they set up Trick Room, fine, it'd be like that. Can I get a burn? No burn? Sure. That's fine. They set up Trick Room, sure. And they have Meganium in the back? Cool. I'm going to... We can try an Encore here. And then we can do that. They either use Weather Ball into Whimsicott, or they use, like, Giga Drain into Milotic. They might double Milotic. Well, they can't double Milotic anymore, so... Now that thing's gonna use Trick Room forever. Oh, Solar Beam, sorry. That's the one. Yep, that's Solar Beam, okay. Sure. So now they have to unset Trick Room. So they had to turn Trick Room off now. I'm gonna go ahead and put in Chandelure. We are going to... I'm going to Encore into Solar Beam, Mega Evolve. No, I'm not. That's stupid. No, yeah, that's fine. Encore here, because they could just swap like a T-Tar. Heat Wave. Encore Mega Heat Wave. Okay. That lives? Shandy. Okay, well, our Tailwind petered. I'm gonna go ahead and Sunny Day. Does Gallade run Dark type moves? Gallade runs Sacred Sword, Psycho Cut. Sacred Sword, Psycho Cut. Night Slash. Oh, wait, but they are Encored. Yeah, okay. They're Encored. Sure. So it's Milotic, okay. Sure. So the sun also nerfs Milotic's Scald, which is nice. And we have Serena in the back. So. Bro said, egad! Why would I Encore Protect? Well, genuinely, why would I Encore Protect? What does that gain me by Encore Protecting? What does Encore Protect gain for me in this position right now? How is this a bad position for me right now? Power Whip. Protect. Okay, sure. Cool, we live those. Life Orb is crazy. Life Orb is crazy. They hit with that thing? Protect. I think we kind of have to protect Heat Wave. See if we can get damage on Milotic and also try and take out the Gallade at the same time. Sure. So now Milotic has to pick which one it wants to hit. Does it want to hit Serena or does it want to hit Chandelure? So we're free to Power Whip. Oh, actually, let me see. Hold on, let me look at something. Oh, never mind. We could honestly Power Whip here and then Protect here to keep Chandelure safe from a Scald because Tailwind or Trick Room ends in one turn and then we'll just outspeed next turn. Sure. Shadow Ball. Happy 17 months, I Wishy-Washy. Cool. Thank you. Did it get scary? I didn't think it was that scary. Why were you scared? Why are all of you scared? I didn't think it was bad. Felt pretty in control of that whole game. Wishy-Washy! Thank you so much for the gifted subs! 5, wow. Me and Trick Room was spooky? Really? It's like the same as Lunala being in Trick Room. Pro said, I'm scared because you make loud noises to intimidate me. I don't know why y'all are tripping. I was literally in control of that entire not once was I scared. I don't know. Y'all kind of tripping over nothing, I fear. We're gonna do Chandelure. We're gonna start with Whimsicott and Chandelure. We're gonna bring Whimsicott, Chandelure. Whimsicott, Chandelure, Milotic. Whimsicott, Chandelure, Milotic. And... How do I think they're gonna start? Do I think they're gonna start with King Gambit and Farigiraf? Or do I think that they're gonna start with Charizard and Garchomp? I don't think they bring Floette here because Floette kind of sucks. I'm bringing Gambit. Okay. Alright. Actually, this is fine. So, I'm gonna go ahead and... We're gonna set Tailwind. Mega. Protect with Chandelure. The reason why I'm not concerned is if they are able to knock out Whimsicott this turn, then I can get in King Gambit, and in Tailwind, King Gambit would be able to outspeed Floette and would be able to Ironhead. They go for Rock Slide, so hopefully the play that they made— oh, shoot. Kept my sash intact. Kept my sash intact. It looks like they actually brought both Megas from the looks of it. I'm going to Shadow Ball and Moonblast into Garchomp. They either protect or they swap. Because they're not Megaing Floette, it leads me to believe that they might have Charizard in the back because they're trying to figure out who they want to Mega. Cool. Howdy. So, let's see who they swap now. Gambit. Got it. That's a big Gambit. So, I know that— here's the thing. I think it's 7 times out of 10. 7 times out of 10, I live this Sucker Punch. 7 times out of 10, I live the Sucker Punch. It's either 7 or 8. It's a roll in my favor. It's generally a roll in my favor. Trust the calcs, chat. Trust the calcs. Trust the calcs. Person, I didn't know Chandelure was like that. Mine is 7 out of 8. Oh, see, it was even better. 7 out of 8 times. If they're Black Glasses King Gambit, I live. What's the Shandy spread? I don't know, Rush, maybe if you watch the video, you would know! I am going to Ice Beam here. I wonder if they have Light of Ruin. Well, if they have Light of Ruin, then they take themselves out from the recoil, so that wouldn't be the worst thing on the planet. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be the worst thing on the planet if they Light of Ruin into King Gambit, because the recoil then takes them out, and then it's just like a 1v1 with Milotic versus Whimsicott. Ice Beam here. I suppose at this point, because now our Tailwind is gone, we no longer outspeed, I can Ice Beam and I can Sucker Punch. Do they Dazzle here? They Moonblast into Gambit. Okay. Sure. They focused down on Gambit, which is very odd. They've focused on the wrong thing, I feel like. Because now it's just a 1v1 with Milotic and Whimsicott, just like I wanted, and they can't win that. Thank you so much for the sub! Oh yeah, that play was horrendous on their end. They should have probably dazzled to get damage on my Lodic in case I didn't double into the Floette, but... That was an absolutely horrendous play on their end. I'm so sorry. How is the team performing? I swapped to Chandelure for a bit to see if I can get a little bit higher in the ranks, to see if I can fight more standard teams. Because the team breakdown that the person whose team I was using was giving me was only, like, covering, like, meta teams, like, super standard meta teams, and I was running into none of that. Oh, that's not good. That looks scary. This looks really scary. Is this a game where Chandelure stays at home? Is this a game where Chandelure stays at home? I'm going to Whimsicott. I think Whimsicott Milotic is actually fine. That doesn't give me a lot of... Whimsicott and King Gambit. The only thing I'm scared about is the Glamora if I start like that. Whimsicott Gambit. Whimsicott Gambit Milotic. Whimsicott Gambit Milotic and... Maybe I do bring Chandelure. I don't see a good enough reason to bring Serena or Garchomp over Chandelure, but this looks like a bad matchup. This looks like a bad matchup. Sure. Can Tailwind. I'm going to Tailwind and Protect. I don't want to get immediately Earth powered, and I don't want to immediately like go into the Glamora because then I spread the poison spikes for the rest of my team. Some of them are Mortal Spin. The one that Cybertron covered recently was Mortal Spin. Sure. I'm hoping that they double into the Whimsicott. Sure. Fair enough. Fair enough. So here I imagine that they swap the Frostlass. So I'm going to... I'm gonna Moonblast here to get rid of Sash. And I'm going to Iron Head into the Frostlass slot. Sure, okay. They're not scared of Encore, got it. If they target Whimsicott, honestly, that's fine. I can put in Shandy at this point. That's annoying. Oh, good. We get a cheeky Defiant boost. I am going to go ahead and Encore here, Protect Gambit. Yeah, the Sucker Punch is gonna be fine now. I can... If I'm able to Encore into Frostlass this turn, like if they keep it in and they try to like Sludge Bomb into Whimsicott to get rid of Whimsicott, to get rid of like Tailwind or something, then I can Sucker Punch into Glamora next turn. Take out Glamora. So we Encore Frostlass into Protect. Got it. I'm gonna go ahead and Sunny Day here as well. Sucker Punch into... I guess I technically don't have to Sucker Punch here, but... It doesn't hurt. The only bad thing about this is that, like I said, I spread the poison. Oh, that lives? Well, that's nasty. Well, that's nasty. It's still fine. We still have Tailwind to play with, so we can put in Chandelure. Chandelure is gonna get poisoned. Yeah, so Chandelure is poisoned. This is fine. We go ahead and we set up our Tailwind once again. Mega Evolve. And then we Heat Wave. Oh yeah, they did have Aurora Veil, didn't they? I should have Iron Headed. Sure. Okay. So their Hydreigon is probably Scarf, which if it is, that's fine. Because, like, okay, cool, they put in Frostlass again, sure, but we're in Tailwind now, which means that I'm able to Moonblast into Quad Weak McGee over there. Veil is gone. Ah, that's bad. I still have an answer. I still have an answer into that in the back with my Lodic. Sure. Okay. So, this turn, we can go ahead and put in Milo. Milo gets poisoned. That's really annoying, but what are you gonna do? I don't have anything to soak up the spikes. We go ahead and Ice Beam into the Hydreigon, and we can Heat Wave. So they do have Protect, so they're not Scarf. Sure. So the Mr. Rhyme probably has... The Mr. Rhyme probably has freeze dry as well, which is not ideal. Oh, this is my last turn of Tailwind, actually, so I can realistically Heat Wave Ice Beam. They hit the double protect! That's so annoying. They hit the double protect! That's so annoying. Are you serious? That's actually so annoying. This game hates me. This game hates me so much. Ice Beam. Do they double into my Lodic here? That's the actual question. If they double Milo, I can set up Trick Room. If they... I imagine it's freeze dry? No way! Flinch and double protect? Oh my god! Flinch and double protect? So, too many bad things happened, chat. Too many bad things happened. I can't come back from that. I literally can't do anything about that. Don't make me mad, Victor. I literally can't do anything about that. The game simply just didn't want me to win. You're not telling me Jack Squad. I'll mute you. Don't think I won't. Deadpool, mute Victor right now. Whimsicott. I think that Whimsicott and Garchomp is fine here. Whimsicott, Garchomp. I feel like they start with Rock Slide Twins. I think we bring my Lodic. Whimsicott, Garchomp, my Lodic. Whimsicott, Garchomp, my Lodic. The question is do I want to bring Chandelure here? When there's a Tyranitar and an Excadrill? It's hard because if they decide to go Delphox mode and I bring Serena's kind of a sitting duck. And if I bring Gambit doesn't want to be in front of Excadrill or Staraptor. Great. So we can Tailwind. I want to say that Tailwind, Rockslide is probably the safest play here. They could, like, protect Moonblast. I don't really have the luxury of protecting in front of Whimsicott because it usually always has Encore. Okay, so we get really good damage down on Delphox. If Whimsicott is Sash, then we get Sash. They're not- are they Trick Room Whimsicott? Are they Trick Room Whimsicott? No, okay. Sorry, I got scared because it wasn't moving. I got scared because it wasn't moving. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and we can Sunny Day. Sunny Day Heat Wave takes care of both of them. At least it should. The only bad thing would be is if they swap in like T-Tar. I could, yeah, you're right. I could simply Encore here. Encore, Mega, and Shadow Ball into that. In case they want to Tailwind, like if they're trying to stagger it. Thank you so much for the follow! We get rid of Delphox, but Delphox wasn't the one that I was scared of. It's like T-Tar and Excadrill that I'm scared of. It's T-Tar and Excadrill that I'm scared of. Yeah, how's Life Orb? Life Orb Whimsicott's been like a thing for a little bit. I do have T-Tar. We can Scald here. What is my safest play? I definitely don't live a knock. I don't live a knock, but like if I Shadow Ball into it, that's also gonna do like nothing. Do I live a knock? Hmm. Well, at least here... How much did that do? Here I can... Scald... Called Shadow Ball. Holy mackerel! What a miss! Hey, we live knock. Ow. So now we need to get rid of the T-Tar. Our Tailwind's gone, so it's me and Shandy versus T-Tar Whimsicott. T-Tar's best play, if it's not Scarf, that is probably Rock Slide flinching Milotic. Which, like... But I don't know if it's Scarf or if it has a different item. It is Scarf. Okay, so they chose to knock into Shandy. They have Energy Ball? Ooh, nah. Hey, nice burn, but like... I didn't know that thing was running Energy Ball. None of this revolved around being Tool Attack Life Orb? Well... Well, that seems to be the way my luck goes on the ladder. Life Orb, Whimsicott with dual attack is like a trauma response. What do I even do against this? Whimsicott... Whimsicott, Garchomp, Serena. Whimsicott, Garchomp, Serena. Chandelure feels hella hard here, but like, Gambit sucks because of that. Is this my sign to just run the Raichu, Arcanine, Staraptor team? Thank you. They're Ice Fang. They are Ice Fang. They are Ice Fang. I know! I just said that! Y'all are on delay! To be completely honest, I think I'm cooked. Like, I don't see a way out of this. I don't see a way out of this at all. Bro said send in the Raichu. My Whimsicott's modest. I did have an answer for Aerodactyl if it didn't have Ice Fang. It's called Garchomp. Did I dismantle that team? No. Woo! What's Modest Whimsicott for? I have a whole YouTube video on it. You should check it out. I just posted the YouTube video literally yesterday on that exact team that I was using. I need to check the spreads for this to make sure that I didn't change anything. Hold on. Let me look at the spreads to make sure. The game's not letting me have fun today, so I have to use an even more meta team. Shh. Let me see. I have to scroll up. There we go. So it should be 13. Oh yeah, I did change things. Train Pokemon. This should be 13 HP, 28 defense, 25 special, no speed, modest, cool. This should be... This is Mama Roach. Oh, I would have to... If I ever want to go back to Chandelure, I'm gonna have to retrain my King Camp as well. 32 in HP. HP, 32... No, sorry, 7. 32 HP, 7 attack, and then 27 in special defense. Adamant Nature. I'll look at the moves in a second. I said, whatever will she do with her 254k AVP? Leave me alone. This should be 32, 29, 5. Okay, that's fine. Raichu should be 32, 10, 24. 32, 10, 24. Jolly, or not Jolly, Timid. Arcanine should be 32, 32. Cool. And then for Rigraph should be 32, 20, 14. Inspira. Oh, this one has a little bit of attack investment. I see. Okay. Alright, and then let me look at their movesets. So... This should be Detect, Hyper Beam, Hyper Voice, Quick Detect, Hyper Beam, okay. This should be Protect, Sucker Punch, Kowtow, Cleave, and... Sword Dance. Cream. You should be Tailwind, Close Combat, Dual Wing Beat, Protect. You should be Protect, Zap Cannon, Fake Out, Focus Blast. You should be Protect, Flare Blitz, Extreme Speed, Head Smash. You should be Psychic, Helping Hand, Trick Room, and Protect. Okay. I don't know what I like to play in this game. Okay, cool. So we'll try out Raichu Arcanine. Let me use the restroom real quick. I need to pee. Okay. Am I going to Worlds as a I'm going as a Pokemon partner. So technically, I'm going as a spectator, yes, but more so a content creator. Oh my god, I didn't change teams! Shoot, and now my King Gambit's wrong! Oh my god, I didn't change teams, and now my King Gambit's wrong. Shoot, we're gonna lose. Shoot, we're gonna lose. We are so cooked. The bad thing too is that King Gambit's probably the best choice to also bring here. Shoot. Shoot, my King Gambit's wrong. This wasn't the team I wanted to bring. You think that's Sash? Or do you think it's Orb? Do you think that's Sash or do you think that's Orb? Mine was Orb. But they also run Sash. Okay, they swap. Sure. That's a really big Milotic. It's bigger than Frostlass. It's bigger than Frostlass. That's a really big Milotic. Whoa, it's huge. That was a small Frostlass because she was tall AF. Sure. I hope that thing Icy Winded and gives me a competitive boost. Muddy Watered. Oh, thank you. I love her. Imagine that. Imagine it froze. Lingering Soul. Really? Really? In front of Whimsicott? In front of Whimsicott? No, it could be soundproof. I don't know, maybe you're right. But I can still Moonblast. Encore can miss, actually. Encore's not sound? You sure? Psych up my Milotic. Sure. 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 That's for you. That's for you. Come on, that was depressing. Encore's not sound-based? Oh, good to know. Teehee! Cool, we get rid of Como. Oh, that's great. Tailwind. Heat Wave. And we'll find out what item Mamoswine has. Shandy kind of like the least important member of the squad right now. Not Sash. Okay. Oh, poor freaking Whimsicott, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the sun. So in case it wants to Scald or anything like that. I don't know if they also run Scald, but we're gonna Sunny Day Shadow Ball. Oh. Oh good, we didn't lose. Huh, well good to know that Encore is not sound-based. I know, I didn't even have to bring the gamut that was built incorrectly. Encore does go through substitute, yes. Ooh. Ooh, this isn't good. Whoa. Raichu. I feel like, actually, I think Raichu, Sylveon is fine. Arcanine. Raichu, Sylveon, Arcanine, and... Raichu, Sylveon, Arcanine, Gambit? Raichu, Sylveon, Arcanine, Gambit. Does Kowtow Cleave, not check accuracy? Because I know Kowtow Cleave doesn't miss. It doesn't care about accuracy, right? I'm gonna go ahead and Focus Blast. Focus Blast Hyper Voice doesn't seem bad. Now, the question is... Number one, do they have speed investment? Son of a... Raichu, what's your problem? Okay, it's fine. They don't have speed investment, but Raichu, that was actually atrocious. Why would you do that? Raichu, that was absolutely foul. Protect and... Actually, no. Yeah. Protect, and then we can Hyper Voice. Sure. Sure. That's true. Yeah, at least it was a special defense drop. Yeah! Got little thunderbolts. I think we can actually just sack Gambit here. Sack Gambit and Hyper Voice. I think Raichu is far more important than Gambit. Arcanine is also important. Leave Raichu alone, dude. Do they EQ here? Do I live EQ? They Rock Slide. Whoa. Both sucker punchable, actually. I'm going to... Sucker Punch. I think Sucker Punch Quick Attack isn't a bad play either. They're both prio. They both get a little damage down. Actually, that was enough to KO. Staraptor, you're still kind of a fraud. It's because they have Aurora Veil up. That's why they live. You know who's not a fraud? In Gambit. Bro said that was a crit. Did the crit matter? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I wonder if the crit did matter. I wonder. I said, who put Tren and Sylveon's sandwich? Sylveon's modest. No, this is, I swapped to Raichu. I was, struggling to position the Samurott team. Oh, no. Okay. Let's do... I think we do... Waichu... I think Waichu Barkanine. Waichu Barkanine. Waichu, Barkanine, Sylveon. Waichu, Barkanine, Sylveon, and... Raleigh Farig? Waichu, Barkanine, Sylveon, Farig? Or do I literally bring Baby Raptor? I feel like Baby Raptor not bad here either. I'm bringing Baby Raptor. Thank you so much for the 2 months. Heck yeah. Sure. All right. Now, why don't we Focus Blast? I wonder how much that does. Well, if it hits. Yeah, it's a long... No, the longboard wasn't always there. It was not Protect EQ. It was actually Protect Mamoswine, probably Protect Trick Room. Ooh, that does a nice chunk, actually. Does a real nice chunk. Sure, okay. I imagine that it's EQ, like Protect EQ now at this point. I'm gonna throw in Bird to Intim. Bird, Intim. Protect Bark. Okay, they're oblivious, okay. So we know that their ability is oblivious. Could have been Thick Fat. Could have been Thick Fat. The longboard? It is from, last year's World Championship. EQ? Earthquake. It's Earthquake. Sure, high horsepower. We know that they're not orbs, so I imagine that they are Focus Sash. Okay. That's good. We got rid of the scary thing. Oh my god, there's a scope. 2 turns of Trick Room left. We can protect. Protect here. Burn a turn of Trick Room. Said all my homies hate Incineroar. Why are homies hating? Sure. I think now we can just dual wing beat into Scove, get some damage down. Dual wing beat Scove, get damage down. Probably extreme speed as well. Dual wing beat extremes. Yeah. Because realistically, what are either of these doing to Staraptor right now? Okay, sure. Okay, so they're... Okay. So... It was a little odd, I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of an odd play. Sure. Yes, I'm burned. Sure. Sure, sure, sure. We can dual wing beat once again. I wonder... I'm actually gonna go ahead and swap Sylvie here. Swap Sylvie, Blitz into Scove. Because Arcanine's is fire type, so it can't get burned. Sure, so we get Sylveon in for free. Let them get their 1 HP. Now we can put back in Staraptor. Staraptor's already burned. I'm also not a fighting type, so I don't take super effective from, like, what is it called? I don't take super effective from, like, psychic or anything. Because right now I'm normal flying. Okay. Psychic noise. Oh. They absolutely hate Sylveon? We get rid of Scove. I think here we'd go ahead and Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice. Close combat. I don't really see a benefit in protecting Staraptor right now. Okay, so they're Throat Chop. Okay. Sure, okay. Detect. No, I don't need to detect. That's a lie. Hyper Beam. No, we can burn a turn. Sorry, I'm thinking. Detect. Protect. I'm looking at the turns of Trick Room, sorry. Sure. Okay. I feel like I'm one of the few people that actually nicknames their team. Sure. Cool. Got rid of the annoying thing. Got rid of the annoying thing. I'm gonna fake out for... Actually, they don't have inner focus right now. We're gonna fake out this turn to let Sylveon recover. And now we can Hyper Voice, Zap Cannon. Yeah, it do like to regenerate, don't it? Nice crit. Woo! What if they double protect? What does that do for them? What does double protecting do for them in that position? If you're in a position where you have Sylveon and you have Raichu in front of you and you have a Slowking, what would double protecting do for them in that case? Precipitate changers. Or Charmander. Look, it's a Lop. I said you can burn the turns of your Zap Kittens. Okie-dokie. Let's do Arcanine. Do I want Arcanine? No, I'm gonna do Farigiraf. I think that Farigiraf and Sylveon is actually not bad here. Because if they open with Chomp, we pressure with Sylveon. If they open with Talonflame, we block Cryo so they can't, like, dual Wing Beat or whatever, or Brave Bird. They would have to Blitz and break their Gale Wings. We bring... Who do I want to bring? Is this a Raptor game? Raptor. And... Raptor can deal with King Gambit. Raptor can deal with Lopunny. Everybody else has to deal with everything else. Sure. They can't fake out because I have this. So, I am gonna go ahead and just go for a Helping Hand. Helping Hand, Hyper Voice. I think that's fine. It's a really small Lopunny. Giga Impact, you say? And they have speed investment on their own Sylveon. Sure. Psychic. Blitz. Okay, we get rid of their Mega. Now what do we have? Well, that's nasty. I wonder if we Trick Room here. Okay. So much for that. So much for that. Ay, ay, ay. Tailwind. Blitz? No, it lived! No, it lived! That ruined my... okay, we're leaving. Arcanine, you had one job, was to not let me get hit by a fairy move. Your one job was to not let me get hit by a fairy move, and you couldn't even do that. Arcanine, your one job was to not let me get hit by a fairy move, you piece of garbage dog. Pro said head smash would have missed. Okay, well, that's why I didn't head smash. I will not be nice to my Pokemon when they fall short like that. I'm literally that kid from the original anime that put his Sandshrew in the water. They should be better than that. I think we do Raptor. No, dude, that's not a good start. Arcanine. Is it Arcanine Raptor? Maybe it is. Arcanine Raptor. Arcanine Raptor. Sylveon. Arcanine Raptor, Sylveon. Rigraff. I don't know what to do with this team. This team has, like, every single thing on the planet. It's got a freaking dragon type, it's got a fire type, it's got a ghost ice type, it's got a rock type, it's got a freaking ground type. Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and... How is it going? It's going. Sure. Hey, Mega down. That's good, at least. Ugh. There's T-Tar. Do you think that... I'm just wondering if, Farigiraf dies to knock off. That did a lot! Whoa, chill! Head smash. Hyper voice. If they're not taking any damage from Sandstorm, they're Overcoat. I missed? I missed? Hi. Arcanine can't lock in to save its life. Sure. Clanging scales, okay. Sure. Sure. Maybe they thought I wasn't bold enough to set Trick Room there. Their scarf! Their scarf! Oh my Lanta! I would have never known that was Scarf because I had two slow things in front of it. Ugh. Okay, well, despite Sylveon throwing, we still were fine. Despite Sylveon throwing, we were still fine. Yo, the game was really mean to me today, and I wasn't able to climb. I'm sorry. She has paws. Alright. I am gonna say bye to TikTok first. I will see you guys on Friday. Goodbye and good night. Or to tell Mia to throw something. Okay. Let's... Oh, sorry. Let's go ahead and skedaddle out of here, shall we? Where's my music? Oh, okay. Oh, brother. We not only did we hit our YouTube goal, we also hit our subby goal on Twitch. So GG's. 2 good things happened today. Until Friday. Remember to I think on Friday I'm gonna play Champions again. Just to see if I can get another team video done before I go to Worlds. But until then, remember to brush your hair, brush your teeth, drink some water, eat some food, get some sleep, take a shower, and have a good night. I will see you all on Friday. Goodbye and good night, everybody.